Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building a tiny home, and this tiny home is for a single mom and their toddler. So I had so much fun building this because the whole exterior is just, I really love how it turned out, like with this red door and also the whole blue suburban vibes and also the backyard and everything. I'm very happy how everything came together here, so I hope you will like the build as well. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's for a single mom and a toddler, so therefore it's not too big, it is only 64 tiles, so it classifies as a tiny home, and you get all the benefits from living in a tiny home. So yeah, we are building in a new crest on a 20 by 15 lot, and as you can see, like on the right side, there's a house that I already built, I think like 2 weeks or something like that ago. It's for the micro home series that I'm doing for the whole careers, and this one is for a babysitter, like the one on the right side. But somehow some of the exterior furniture went missing when I loaded up this lot here. So if you are wondering why the lot to the side, like there's a car missing, for example, and it looks a bit odd, but that is also another cute little micro home that I built the other day. And yeah, just wanted to mention that. So here we are building, a tiny home, as I mentioned. So I had an inspiration picture that I found on Pinterest. I'm gonna link that one in the description box because I actually recently managed to update all of my Pinterest files and my Pinterest saves and everything, because for the longest time my Pinterest account was just a big mess, but I finally managed to sort all of it and divide it into different folders, and so everything is sorted by the neighborhoods that I'm building in, and there's another folder for just floor plans, room builds, micro homes and base game builds and all that stuff. So if you're ever wondering like if I have a build for some kind of specific neighborhood or something like that, you can just like look it up on my Pinterest account. I think that's the most easiest way to check that out. Also, if I upload builds, like all of my builds that I upload to the gallery, I always use the hashtag for the world that I'm building in. So yeah, if you ever want to like find builds for specific neighborhoods, that's how you can find them. So yeah, there's going to be a link in the description box to my Pinterest account if you're curious about that. I'm still working on updating like older builds of mine that I also like upload them and everything. So yeah, I don't know if you're a Pinterest user, but I am heavily. I use Pinterest all the time, so therefore just not just for the Sims. I mean, for build inspo it's perfect, but I also do draw a lot, and there I can see amazing pictures for that, and I also do crochet a lot, and yeah, there I also find amazing inspo pictures for everything. So yeah, just if you're curious about that. So and the inspo picture for this build I will also put up there in my inspiration folder. So yeah, if you're curious about that. So the whole house, the shape is already finished, and you could also already see me doing the whole floor plan. It's not too big, but there is space for everything. So there's a small kitchen, but everything is functional, I believe. I did not have the time to playtest everything yet. I'm gonna do that right after I upload this video, and then I will also upload the build to the gallery and also the tray files to my Patreon account. So yeah, I think everything should be uploaded once the video is also uploaded. So yeah, also it's a bit later today, my video upload, because basically because my time management skills are horrible, and therefore I wasn't able to get it up earlier. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, yeah, that happens sometimes. So yeah. Anyways, so here I'm just decorating the whole exterior just a little bit more. I'm adding some fencing, and I'm also adding those 2 gardening pots. I feel like I'm adding gardening pots to like most of my builds because they just look so cute and they just add a tiny little detail. I did not place any plants in them, so if you decide to download the house, you can just plant some plants in there yourself if you want to. We are doing some terrain paint, and here on the right side you can also see all the landscaping that I'm gonna go on for like the rest of the build. I'm just gonna use some red bushes, some white ones, and yeah, that's basically about it. So yeah, and I'm also giving them a little playground, like the slide and everything. I know that the whole build is for a mom and a toddler, so therefore toddlers can't use this slide thing here yet. But I was thinking the toddler might grow up soon or anything, or maybe the old people the people who lived here before them. Maybe they just had this whole thing in their backyard because they used to have a kid living here, and therefore they still left it there in the backyard. And I don't know, I think it's just a cute little thing for the toddler to look up to when they like grow older. They can finally use the slide and everything. So I thought that's a nice little detail for the backyard. I'm also adding a slide for the toddler though as well, so that the toddler can also do some stuff there. Yeah, there you can already see the slide. That one is from Growing Together. We also got a slide for toddlers, I think with, how's that pack called? Like one of the, I think the toddler stuff pack something. But I tend to like, I don't know, I feel like some stuff packs are just like very, they don't really have any valuable items other than like a few of them. And so sometimes I just try to avoid using simple like some kind of stuff packs, because I'm just thinking, nobody has this pack, so therefore I can also use the slide from the other packs. So exterior is already finished. That was quite fast because, well, it's a tiny lot and it's a tiny home as well. So yeah, we're working on the kitchen, and I love how this kitchen turned out. It's so colorful. The whole interior is pretty colorful as well. So yeah, in the whole living room and dining area, I had the biggest issues with trying to figure out the whole floor plan again. I feel like lately I've been having some issues with floor plans, but well, I think I'm very happy how it turned out in the end. And here I'm just, cluttering up the kitchen. The microwave that I'm using is from the restoration kit. I'm just saying this because I do get, like on my Instagram, I got a couple of questions whenever I use this microwave. I feel like my comments are full of, where's that microwave from? So I'm just gonna tell you it's from the restoration kit. Restoration workshop kit, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, there's also a fridge coming with that kit and also a stove, so it's a cute kit. I like it. It has some nice little items. So yeah, also I updated my reshade recently, like I don't know, because I also got a couple of comments about that, so I thought I'm just gonna talk about that and mention that. I managed to, like, I realized that my reshade is not looking the way I wanted to. So therefore I looked into it, like what was the issue, and then I realized I do have the edge smoothing turned on, and that's a big no-go if you use the reshade, because then the whole shaders don't work correctly. So that was already one thing that I changed, and then I also went into the whole reshade menu, and well, so I do use the Dove reshade by Kindle Spice, but I did change a couple of things. Like in the settings, I changed it to the way that I like it, me personally. So I don't really feel comfortable sharing all of those informations, like how I changed it and everything, because that kind of feels unfair to the original creator. I don't know, but the Dove preset from Kindle Spice is already amazing. So if you decide to have any reshade, I can highly recommend that one. So it looks similar to the one I'm having here, because it is basically that reshade, just with a little bit of difference here and there. So but I'm also planning on maybe one day I can release my own reshade presets. So but that will probably still take some time, because a reshade is still a big mystery to me, but well. Yeah, so the kitchen is finished and the bathroom is also almost finished. I did a little mistake and putting the window on the wrong side and everything, but I fixed that. So therefore I changed the whole furniture to the other side of the room. And yeah, because there's a toddler living here and I needed to add a bathtub. And I'm using this bathtub shower combo from Parenthood, because look at that curtain there. It is so cute with the little elephants on that. I just really wanted to use that one, so I had to make space for that. I also could have used just a normal bathtub, but I feel like a shower tub combo just makes more sense, or not more sense, but it's more usable for gameplay and everything. So now we are working on the living room and also the dining area and like the main room, I guess. It's also, actually, it's the second time I'm furnishing this one, because the first time I furnished, I was just like looking at it. I was like, nope, I'm not happy with that. So I decided to just bulldoze the whole room and build it again. So, so there's a TV, as you can see here. There's a tiny little dining area, but I did not give them the high chair, because I feel like the high chairs are just not probably working. And I don't know, I feel like for gameplay, they just are not the best. So therefore I just placed down 2 dining chairs. you could also technically have like two Sims, like two parents living here and sleeping in the parents' bed. I placed it against the wall though, so therefore one of the Sims have to like scoot over to sleep, and then they have to wait until the other Sim wakes up, or they have to wake them up, which I feel like is always a bit difficult, but it is possible, it works. So yeah, I'm also cluttering up the whole apartment. There's so much clutter going on because I feel like, I don't know, whenever I do know a couple of single moms, and usually the whole apartment or house or anything is just full with like all the toys for the kids, and therefore I thought, okay, let's just add that here as well, like just for the couple of single moms that I know, and I love that. It's not like, I don't mean to like shade them or anything. I love clutter and I love toys. Like, I love toys, that's a weird statement. I'm an adult, but I don't know, I think like all the little plushies and everything, they just look so cute. And I, like, while I was building this, I was thinking, okay, if I will ever have kids, I don't know if like, I do not plan on that right now. But and I don't think I will ever have kids. I don't think that's something I want. But anyways, weird subject change. But look at all the plushies you can get for kids. And I'm just like, I do have a niece, and every time I see a little plushie somewhere, I'm just like, oh my god, she would love that. And well, but usually kids already have like thousands of plushies. But well, my own apartment is also full with plushies, so therefore, well, anyways, we are decorating the parents' bedroom now, and I'm using this bed. I think that one came with a Love Struck. I wanted to use the high school years one before that, but because the high school years bed, like, it has so many super cool swatches, and I would love to use that one, but well, it has this weird headboard thing, and I just didn't like how that looks, so therefore I just switched it up. And yeah, so that's the bed here. I still have to playtest that, but I'm pretty sure it should work. Yeah, there's also a tiny little desk area for the mom to work, because I thought maybe she works from home, and yeah, because if you have a toddler, I think it's a bit difficult to, like, I mean, it's always possible, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have any kids, so therefore I'm not really able to say anything. So yeah, but there's a tiny little desk space for the mom to work, and I don't really know what kind of like profession she's having and everything, but well, yeah. And now I'm just adding a little bit more decorations here and there. I placed this picture there, this drawing, and I thought that's maybe a drawing that the kid did. I mean, it's a toddler, and I think toddlers don't really draw anything. That's like the kid. Yeah, the kids have the activity table where they can actually do and draw stuff and everything. But well, yeah. Anyways, I also add a couple of like items that are like kids related or like toddler related in the whole bedroom here for the mom as well. Because I thought maybe like, because usually the kids just tend to sleep in the bed with their parents anyways, and maybe like when the kid was younger, or the toddler was younger, they used to sleep in the bed here, and that's why they have a couple of kids items there as well. And now we are working on the last bedroom, and that is the toddler bedroom. So I'm using this wall painting or wall decor thing from Growing Together, and yeah, that item just basically like decided the whole vibe for the room. I wasn't too sure about the whole wallpaper situation, but I think I'm gonna change it to a blue color, and that was a good decision, because after I changed the wallpaper, I was so much more happier with the whole room. So yeah, also I still feel like we do need more toddler beds. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm not really like 100% happy with the ones we have, because most of them are from base game, and the other ones, most of them have like this headboard thing, or not headboard, like the whole thing on top of it, you know? I don't know how to call it, but like a little roof, I don't know. And that kind of looks super cool, but for most of my builds, that just looks kind of weird. But well, anyways, yeah, the room is almost finished, and then the voiceover is also finished. Yeah, the video is finished, and oh my god, my brain is cooked. It's late, and I'm just, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick little speed build here, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up. That will help me out a lot, and I would appreciate that a lot. And if you want to see more builds like this, then subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. That would help me out as well. You can find the build on my gallery. My ID is SunnysimsieYT, and there are also gonna be tray files uploaded to my Patreon account. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Bye!